What is up, guys? Welcome back. Sebby Swole here again. The last part of the Sebby Jr series. Day 13. Deload bench. Sorry, I did 3 sets of 3 at 105 kilos. Right? Just really light deload-ish session. Just trying to keep the form. Then after that, did 1 set of 1 at 110 kg. Just trying to nail the form. Keep it light. Beautiful. Too easy. After that, did some seated cable rows. We also hit some lateral raises, some rear delt work, and some very light tricep work. Everything here was very light. Just a deload session, active recovery type of session. Just trying to get a good stretch, good contraction, get some blood in the muscles. Nothing serious at all, just really chill. And now it is time. 14th and final day, the max effort bench attempt. So here we have 140 kilos. I obviously started a lot lighter than this, but this was just to see how we're going, get a good gauge for everything. So first warm-up set that I recorded. Fast as fuck, right? Keep in mind, I haven't done like heavy singles since the previous year. So I've been lacking with single strength, alright? Here we go. Last warm-up, this was 155. And based on the 155, I thought I was ready for the 170. So have a look here. Really just glides up. Now I could have controlled it a little bit better on the way down, but really it was very easy. Time for the 170. Now, got my spotter here, got everyone watching me. And on the wraps, got some good tunes on. Let's get down to business. There's nothing much else to it. I just let this play out for you guys. Oh no! It did not happen. I was very disappointed. So I tried again. Why didn't it happen? I'll get to that after this. But you'll see that even the second set, I really fought for it. It just did not happen. But in short, there was not enough singles in this program, which I didn't think about. Think about it. I haven't done 1 rep maxes or heavy singles in over a year. Haven't done much bench press either. To go into a program like this where I do a lot of triples, but no actual singles, I haven't practiced the skill. So overall, it didn't go according to plan. That's okay, because I'm going to keep trying.
That was so close.
Let's talk about my overall review and what I think of Smolov Jr. and my modified version. So, basically, I think it's a great program for gaining a lot of confidence on the bench press or squat if you were to use it for that. I think it works, but I think it's an excessive amount of volume for a natural lifter like myself, or for really anyone to be performing unless that's all you're doing. See, me and a lot of other people who go to the gym who aren't fitness influencers have other things going on in their life, like university, work, school, whatever, family, responsibilities. The people who Smolov Jr. works for spend a lot of time in the gym and solely focus on the gym. So they probably a lot of them are on performance enhancing drugs. They sleep very well, they eat perfectly, they plan their whole week around training. For a lot of other people like me, I'm not on performance enhancing drugs. My week isn't planned around training. Training fits in with my schedule to some degree. I have other things on my life which negatively impact my recovery, like other responsibilities. Did it work for me? Yes, it did. But I did not bench press 170. Why not? Because it wasn't specific enough for maxing out on the bench press. There were no singles, there was no heavy unracks. There was no preparation for going into a 1 rep max, and that's what I failed to see. I should have intelligently looked at it and planned a peaking cycle or transition to best perform and to be able to do 170, but I didn't. That's my fault. It works because I gained a lot of strength endurance. I got really good at performing the bench press and it helped me refine my form. However, when it came to doing heavy weights for singles, like a 1 rep max, I was not ready for that. There was no singles, and so I didn't practice it at all. So, would I recommend this to someone? I'd probably lean towards trying it once, but it's not the be all end all. I don't think it's insanely good, especially if you want a bigger 1 rep max. If you want a bigger 3 rep max or 5 rep max, this will work for you really well. The other problem that I had with it was overuse. After 3 short weeks, I'm already starting to get pains from benching. That's because I'm benching 3 times a week, 4 if you're doing the actual one, doing the same variation. That's a lot for your body to recover from. So I'd be coming into a lot of those workouts, still sore from the previous one, still wrecked, and like I wasn't doing much outside of that bench press stuff. So I wouldn't recommend it to beginners. I wouldn't recommend it to people who want a bigger 1 rep max. I'd recommend it to powerlifters who want to increase their overall strength in the bench press or improve their form, but not improve their 1 rep max ultimately. What I would recommend instead is what I'm doing right now. You run this, afterwards take a mini deload, then you jump into something like conjugate west side. So doing max effort method at least once a week for the bench press to get you really good at maxing out. The other way that you could make this more effective is just by leaning into singles towards the end to basically learn the skill of 1 rep maxes. So I'm going to try for 170 again after I run my conjugate plan, which I'll be covering in a later video. So I'll be maxing out twice a week on the bench press with different variations to basically teach myself to get very efficient at maxing out and build that 1 rep max strength to better display the gains I have made from the Smolov Jr program. That's what I think, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Remember to like, share, comment, tell me I suck, because all publicity is good publicity.